Hi, Dr. Gary. We are dental practice brokers nationwide, and today we're on the road. Today's topic is new practice sale trouble on day one. We'll go over what happened. Anyway, so we are now 28 states we're selling practices in. We have our 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, ready to serve you. We've been doing this for 13 years, dental practice brokerage, and I was a dentist for 25. So we think we bring a fair amount of knowledge to the game. Also, with our team and our experience of transactions, we have the experience to help you. We are available to you every day except Christmas and Easter. That's it. Every single day except Christmas and Easter. So if you have questions, concerns, just let us know. We'll be more than happy to help you. Excuse me, it is a super bright day here in New Jersey, and I'm going to put my sunglasses on, so excuse me. So anyway, our phone number is 201-663-0935, and our email, or our website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. You can always reach us there. Give us a call. Be more than happy to take care of everything for you. Advice, buyer or seller, whatever you need. Help you sell your practice, help a buyer practice. Now, the information you're about to hear, of course, is for informational purposes, entertainment. This is not business. This is not business or legal advice. Okay? If you're thinking about selling to the DSOs, call us first. We know how to work with them. They will often pay our commission, so there'll be no commission to you based on the circumstances. And when you work with us, well, we will get your legal fees based on criteria. We can get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So just call us, and we're here to help you. Okay? Now, the DSO world is changing. They've gotten more conservative. Things are tightening up. Money's getting tighter. We're in May of 23, so things are just tightening up. They're getting more conservative in their purchasing. Some of them have been having financial troubles. One of them, their stock just went down to zero. Another one couldn't find financing for letter of intent. That was never happening. It's happening now. So we knew how to pick and choose. We're independent from these DSOs. We have nothing to do with them. They pay our commission often, but we have nothing to do with them. We're not a partner of theirs or engaged with them in any way. Okay? But we can help you choose and pick the right one. We are independent. So let's get into this. Why is it on day one, if there's new practice sale, why are we having trouble on day one in the transition? That is not the transition, the actual sale itself. Well, I'll tell you why. And this is a small deal. This is under $50,000. Because both the buyer and seller insisted that they use their friends that are attorneys. I've said this 100 times. You need a dental attorney, period. Dental attorney is what's needed. They're experienced. They've worked together in the past, opposite sides of the table. They know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. They've been time tested. They don't have every single answer, but every new scenario, they know how to handle it because they've been through it. So these buyer and seller insist they're using their special attorney who knows dental. Yeah, tell me about it. Don't worry, I've used him all my life. He's a great attorney. I want to use him. I don't suggest it, I tell them. It's going to run into problems. It will absolutely take longer. You're going to run into problems that you don't even dream about, I never thought about, and experienced dental attorneys will know how to get through that problem. Okay? That's where we're at with this. And you've got to understand that. And I try to get this message across, as I've done in this YouTube videos many, many times. Do not use your friend, the attorney. If he hasn't done 10, 15 to 20 deals a year minimum, and notice they don't know what they're doing. 15 to 20 deals a year. That's who's a seasoned, and sometimes more. That's what a seasoned attorney is doing. So it'd be in your best interest. But now we have a situation. Buyer wants his local attorney. Seller wants a local attorney, not a dental one. And I'm like, here we go, headaches. And I know there's going to be headaches already. Do you know how I know? I'll tell you why I know. Because on day one, the seller's attorney who's writing up everything says to me, by the way, do you have a blank dental contract I can kind of check out? Yeah, check out. You have no clue what you're doing, my friend. And all due respect to you as attorney, I'm sure you're great in your trade, a professional. Yes, indeed. And maybe you're in corporate law, maybe you're in environmental law, but this is dental law. It's contract law with a twist to it. And if you don't know what you're doing, nightmare. And I know that's where we're heading with this. Now, here's the problem. The seller wants to get out because the lease is ending. The lease is ending in a month. Seller does not want to renew, so we're under pressure now. Landlord's going to want him to renew. Landlord doesn't know it's for sale now. This is a sale below $50,000. Very low budget. We don't usually get involved in this stuff. But we're trying to help somebody out, so we're trying for them. So we have a problem here. And the problem is I have two inexperienced attorneys in the dental field. I mean, how am I going to handle this? At least one of them appears to be a player. In other words, I think I can work with him. I think he'll be a little humble. He'll listen to me. I'm not directing him on how to do the contract or anything, but at least the process, buying and selling a dental practice. Now he's going to get a contract written by the seller's attorney who's not a dental attorney. What are they going to put in that friggin' contract? I have no idea, and I am not an attorney. The buyer said, well, can you check the contract out? I said, look, I'll glance over it, but I'm not an attorney. You need a qualified dental attorney to analyze this contract, not me. So they're trying to do it on the cheap, and I think it's a huge mistake. Huge. But they don't want to listen to me. The reason what? They got everything figured out. They're the smartest guy in the room. And what are we saying about being the smartest person in the room? You don't want to be there. You always want to be a little humble that you can learn something from somebody else. You never want to be the smartest guy in the room. But that's what we got. We have the two smartest guys in the room, the buyer and the seller. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. I'm just trying to tell you the headaches. I anticipate one minimum 30 days to 45 days in delays. I anticipate he's going to have to pay the rent for June. He's going to have to eat that. That's it. Because he's not going to be able to sell it that fast. I hope I'm wrong. But that's my experience year after year. It's all of a sudden going to be, what about work in progress, access to record, restrictive covenant, remake policy, lab processing equipment, everything. So I think this is going to be a headache for this buyer and seller because of the landlord. Then they've got to work on a contract that may not even be the right contract for this deal. I don't know if they're protected. I'm not an attorney. I know a few things, but I'm not an attorney. We've got to figure out what's going on here. So hopefully, maybe the negotiations will get to the point they need a dental attorney, and I'll bring one in and move their attorney to the side, let them ghost the deal. The money they're saving is like $3,000, something like that, because they had somebody at $4,500, or they had somebody at $1,500, ridiculous. So, $3,000, $4,000, maybe they're saving, maybe $2,500 to $3,000. Doesn't make any sense, but they wouldn't listen to me. So I'm going to have to, the next best thing, work with their attorney and get it approved by the buyer and the buyer's bank. That's what has to happen when you use a non-dental attorney. It's a freaking nightmare. But hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know as of right now. All right, we got a beautiful hot day in Jersey. We are looking good. Off to Arizona or whatever I'm going. Bye.